Spoiler warning. This video will mainly contain spoilers from chapters 77 to 80 of Oshi No Ko. Ruby Hoshino, for the most part, is the fun-loving, happy-go-lucky sister of Aqua. She's also someone who has been reborn into the world with the memories of her past life as Sarina. And it's those strong memories that act as both her light to keep on living and the catalyst for her descent into darkness. Well, maybe that's a bit too edgy. But yeah. Anyways, it all started when the new Bee Komachi went to Miyazaki, the birthplace of Aqua and Ruby. It's also the place where Goro was murdered. Of course, Aqua during this time is trying to find the body. And later during the night, after filming is over, Ruby heads back to the inn with Akane. She's in her cheerful mood, excited for a sleepover. And as they're walking, Ruby finds a crow just sitting in their pathway. She finds it cute and sits near it, even against Akane's warning. Ruby thought crows can't see at night, but the crow proves it wrong by literally snatching the keychain, holding the keys to their room from her, and flies away. That crow's a goon, bruh. Of course, the duo chase the crow deep into the forest as Ruby explains to Akane that this place is also important to her, just like for Aqua. She also describes a goal to become an idol and the reason behind it. Well, she still has the same desire from her past life to marry Goro. She even asks Akane how many years difference can she tolerate for a relationship. Ruby explains how Goro was the one who gave her a reason to live, which I'm not sure why Akane isn't suspicious by this. Akane says it's fine to be with someone a little older. Of course, we all know Goro just ain't a little older. It's gotta be at least a 15-year difference between him and Sarina. Anyways, Ruby says he disappeared from his workplace and no one has heard from him since, but she thinks it's because he got into some trouble with some girls and ran for it. I figured that'd be a red flag, but Ruby doesn't care. She exclaims her desire to see him again before they catch up to the crow sitting on a shrine. It goes behind the shrine, which leads them into a small cave. Ruby thinks she's cornered it, but nah. Instead, it was leading her. There on the ground is a decayed corpse. It's nothing but a skeleton with a white lab coat. Of course, it doesn't take long for Ruby to realize that's all that remains of Goro. The next we see of Ruby is her being questioned at a police station. Aqua also ended up seeing the body. Thing is, he expected Akane to find the body and gave her the information to find it. He thanks her for finding it and reveals that he'd been using her the whole time. Of course, Akane already knew because she's best girl, obviously. However, she attempts to break things off with Aqua because she thinks he'd be better off without her. Instead, Aqua doesn't let Akane go and tells her that he can be with her now, that he's done with his revenge, before kissing her and ending the best girl war. The next day, we see Ruby walking while still holding the keychain she got from Goro's body. Interestingly, we see the same mysterious little crow girl we had seen a few chapters back. For those who don't know, she had been listening in to a combo between Akane and Aqua, but seemed to know about the reincarnations. Now she appears again and makes contact with Ruby and teases her about taking the item from a corpse. The child suspects that she had a close relationship with Goro and can supposedly relate. Ruby says she won't understand and that she's in a bad mood before walking away. However, the little girl stops her by saying she knows what Ruby wishes to know. Later on, while they're filming the movie shoot outside, Ruby recalls the rest of the combo with Crow Girl. She basically explains to Ruby the truth behind Goro's death without actually stating any names. That the doctor went missing the day the idol was supposed to give birth, and that two mysterious men were wandering around the hospital. One was the college student stalker that killed Ai, and the other seemed like they were a middle schooler. Ruby knows about the stalker, but questions about the other man. However, the girl says it's Ruby's duty to figure that out before disappearing Itachi style. Back at the shoot, Anemone, the director of the shoot, doesn't think filming Ruby is fun, and that Ruby seems like she's imitating someone. And I'm pretty sure we all can guess who. However, Ruby has her mind on the murders. She knows that there were two culprits. They took the two most important people to her away. It's unforgivable that one of them is living freely, alive. She'll find that guy no matter what. Ruby will find him and kill him. Instead of a white star in one of her eyes, now both of her eyes have black stars, and tears flow out as Ruby turns to face the camera. Ruby has finally awakened the double black star Rinnegan. That look of obsession shocks even Anemone, with Ruby finishing the scene off, sitting in the water with the same expression as crow feathers fall around. Such great visuals. Lastly, later that night, as Ruby's laying next to Akane in separate beds, she asks why Aqua became an actor. Akane says she thinks it's cause there's someone he wants to meet in the entertainment world. He's trying to sell himself to meet that person. However, Akane chooses not to reveal any more information since she thinks it will cause more trouble. Instead, she misdirects and says that maybe Aqua's trying to meet his favorite actor. However, by Ruby's cold stare alone, she clearly knows who Aqua is looking for. This is confirmed the next day at the Ararate Shrine, a shrine for performing arts. Most of the wishes on the tablets there were related to acting. However, when they all make their own wishes, Ruby wishes for Aqua to find the person who killed Ai and Goro soon, as she stares coldly with a black starring gun. And from this moment onwards, every action Ruby takes is a step closer to revenge. As we can tell, this burning hatred is what allowed her to evolve her eyes, just like the Uchiha clan in Naruto. Jokes aside though, Ruby really does seem to lose a lot of the light she had after this. She might even be more darker than Aqua at his darkest moments. It's to the point where she will use dirty tactics to rise up in the entertainment industry and even use her own brother. If y'all would like to learn more about those examples, let me know. I'm glad Oshi No Ko is finally getting a ton of hype around it. The manga is really good, and I like to do more content on it as well. For now though, I do really appreciate all of you who watched this far. If you'd like to learn more about Aqua and Ruby's father, or Hell's Paradise, you can check out one of these videos here. Anyways, thanks for watching, and if you want, drop a comment down below, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.